In this video, I'm going to sum up the week, basically, because it was pretty uneventful except for a couple things, and one of them happened last night, or should I say early this morning. But first up, went out to get to the kitchen to kind of get my breakfast going first, because I try to eat before my dad does to get that out of the way. Happened to look out the window, and well, this is what I saw. We'd had a visitor. I truthfully think it was two visitors. Yep, I think we had two bears get into our trash, scattered it all over the place. I found bags 20 yards away, like different areas, so I had to deal with that. Next up was my dad's dental appointment. Took him to the dentist. That went relatively good. It was interesting to watch him try and walk back to the actual dentist to get his dentures worked on. The assistant was trying to help him back there. Eventually, he just said, "Leave me alone, get away from me." She was trying to help him too much. He didn't like that. Now, in previous videos, I've mentioned how difficult it is for my dad to get out of the vehicle. So here's some video kind of showing he's just sitting there trying to figure out how to get out of the vehicle. He says it hurts his butt when he slides out, and it's always so far down there. And why is it so far down there for his feet to hit? Which I find kind of interesting the way this all transpires. I would admit, in the beginning, it used to frustrate me. It's like, just get out of the car. Let's go. We got to get inside, get some stuff taken care of. But now I just sit there and wait. Well, stand there and wait technically until he gets out. This time it took roughly 3.5, 4 minutes for him to finally slide out of the car, because he doesn't quite have the strength just to push himself forward. So he's always looking for something to grab to kind of help him get out of the car. But once he's out of the car, he just scoots right along and gets into the house. This week, it's been really, really rainy. The entire state, there's been flooding all over the place. People have lost their lives. There's stupid people trying to drive through flooded areas, and they're getting trapped, have to be rescued. It's been kind of crazy. Lots of moisture, lots of rain coming down, even for our little area. I've kind of liked it because I used to live in Oregon for 14 years, and I love the rain. So I love the rainy days. They don't bug me at all. So I was really enjoying it. I was actually outside, standing in the rain, my waterproof jacket on, and just kind of smiling and enjoying all the rain. Now, yesterday was a pretty good day. At least for me, it was a good day because my dad slept most of the day. And I had some of my own personal things, a lot of phone calls I had to make, some contacts I had to make to get my own stuff done so I can continue to stay here and take care of him. Now, I guess he didn't sleep good the night before, so he was sleeping a lot. We had a visitor come over to check in on him. It's a local pastor. She kind of works with hospice with some of the patients. Told her, yeah, go on up, see if he's asleep. If he is, he'll come back down. If he's not, going in. She goes up, starts knocking on the door, making noise. And I'm thinking, that's not what I said to do. She went on in. Next thing you know, she's coming back out because he was really tired. So she said, I'll come back again another day. A little bit later, the caregiver showed up, go give him his bath. I told her, he's really, really tired today, so we'll see what happens. She went up there, spent maybe 15, 20 minutes talking to him, and then came back and he said, can we do it tomorrow? I'm just so tired. And he was tired. So he came down eventually later. I fixed him some dinner. We were watching one of the playoff games, baseball playoff games. He fell asleep through most of that. Didn't miss much of a game, but still we were just kind of hanging out together while he was sleeping. And then he went to bed kind of early. Fixed him some popcorn. Popcorn was his dinner yesterday. That's what he wanted. So, he's 87. He can have whatever he wants. I don't care. Get up to bed. Usually roams around at night, which a lot of you know that. Next thing you know, like around 1:30 in the morning, I hear it. Now, keep in mind, I am right below the living room. So at the bottom of the stairs, I hear a lot of stuff. So it woke me up immediately. My heart was racing a little bit. Got my clothes on, walked upstairs, looked around the corner. Didn't see him. Then I see his hand kind of waving at me. Walked over. Yep, he was starting to go up the stairs. Kind of lost traction. Kind of lost basically gravity won. He started falling backwards. Nothing real bad happened. Didn't hit his head or anything. He's got a couple scrapes. One was on his right elbow, which I took care of that, and another was on his wrist. Quickly took care of those things and got him back up to bed. And then this morning, I actually contacted the nurse and pretty much told her, don't tell him I told you that he fell, because he doesn't like them knowing. and he's fallen. But she shows up along with the caregiver, and they both went up together, and they kind of took care of him. So doing a lot better. So one of the good things about the caregiver that comes over, she will actually make his breakfast. So I didn't have to worry about it, which is kind of her way of helping me out so I can get some other things done, which had to do some more of his laundry again. And oh, here's a good one for you. Something new that he started doing, which as I researched it, it's part of Parkinson's. You start drooling a lot more. So I've been finding these little puddles on the kitchen floor where he'll grab like a piece of chocolate and start chewing on it. He can't close his mouth. He's salivating a lot and it just kind of drools, I've noticed, and it just goes out and hits the floor. So I'd already cleaned the kitchen floor. Next thing you know, I'm seeing these little spots and I'm like, all right, I have to add that to my list. And then I started noticing them not just in the kitchen, but also in the living room, any place that he's like eating stuff. So it's another thing I got to deal with, which maybe some of you do. And if it's something you're dealing with right now, let me know in the comments. Love to hear what's going on. That pretty much wraps up this video. Like I said, pretty quiet, not a lot going on aside from the fall, which obviously is not good, but he came out unscathed. He was in a great mood last night. Even after he fell, it's like, oh, I guess I fell. And he's just kind of laughing about it and just let me, play doctor or nurse and take care of him. So that was kind of fine. And like I said, got him up to bed, no issues. And now he's upstairs right now, asleep. Once again, my name is Russ. I've been doing these videos for a little while now to kind of help anybody who is a caregiver with Parkinson's. Maybe you're going through the same things that I am and we can kind of relate. Let me know in the comments and we can reach out and contact each other. I appreciate you guys showing up. I really do. It's a good way for me to kind of vent what's going on with me and let you know a bunch of other things. So right now I just heard the doorbell, so let me go see who it is. You guys have a good week. Hey, buddy, you are in the wrong property. We didn't ask for you to come clean. What is he doing? Does he even know how to drive? So he's got a truck with a trailer, but he doesn't know how to drive a truck with a trailer. What is going on?